bienvenidos a su programa bilingüe de ACC Ready, Set, Ascender. Estamos muy contentos de estar de vuelta con otro episodio de nuestro programa, listas para ofrecerles todos los recursos y noticias que los ayuden en sus estudios. Me acompaña, está conmigo mi compañera y cómplice, Megan Diaz. ¿Cómo estás, Megan?
Ale, I'm great. You know why I'm great?
¿Por qué?
Because school is finally back in person. Our first day back in person was January 31st, and my goodness, it feels so good. Doesn't it feel good, Ale?
Es volver a la vida.
I know. I feel like we really are back to life. So we can see and feel the difference on campus. The parking lot is more full. So, a bit of an adjustment, but we're really excited to see students and have them back to campus. So welcome back. Everyone is taking safety measures, and ACC is following the best practices to keep everyone safe and healthy.
Claro que sí, es muy importante que sigamos manteniéndonos saludables porque la pandemia no se ha ido. Y tenemos que seguir difundiendo y educando a toda nuestra bella comunidad de Austin sobre todos los recursos y las carreras que nos ayudan a progresar, a perseverar para crecer como profesionales.
We have exciting things to share about ACC. We're going to cover some amazing programs we offer, discuss our bachelor's degrees. Yes, we offer bachelor degrees here at ACC. I know, fancy. And we are going to feature a student who has artistic talent. So we have a lot to cover in our News Rápido.
Claro que sí, vamos a verlo. Ahora vámonos a News Rápido. Empezamos las noticias y nuestra bella ciudad de Austin sigue creciendo muchísimo. Aproximadamente 100 personas llegan a la ciudad diariamente para encontrar una mejor calidad de vida.
Yes, Alejandra, Austin is changing and growing so much. The inflation is at 6.8%, which is the highest rate since 1982. Businesses are being created here. People are moving daily, like you said. And of course, that means there's more job opportunities and a high demand for working people.
La buena noticia es que en ACC puedes encontrar la educación accesible que te prepara para los trabajos de calidad. Para empezar, Megan, ¿sabías que ACC no solamente tiene títulos asociados y certificados, pero también tenemos 3 licenciaturas?
It is super impressive. Yes. So as you can tell, ACC is not your average community college. A lot of community colleges only offer certificates or associate's degrees, but ACC offers so much more. In 2018, the first ever bachelor's degree offered at ACC was the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. If you're passionate about being in the healthcare industry, this is a terrific program for you. ACC's nursing program is recognized as one of the best nursing schools in the nation, and so many hospitals and clinics in our area hire from ACC because our students are the best. Then in 2020, the second bachelor's degree announced at ACC was the Bachelor of Applied Science in Software Development. This degree is perfect for those interested in technology and software, which is always hiring in Central Texas. And last but not least, just in November of 2021, the most recent program is the Bachelor of Applied Technology, or BAT degree, in Manufacturing Engineering Technology to help train students for high demand manufacturing jobs. This is a $12.5 billion industry employing over 65,000 workers in our area with companies like Tesla, Samsung, and National Instruments, to name a few.
Ok, entonces tenemos la licenciatura en enfermería, el de ciencias de desarrollo de software y el de ingeniería en manufactura. Y si les interesa, por favor, no duden en investigar estas excelentes oportunidades.
Absolutely. So you can see, again, ACC is not your regular community college. So in addition to our wonderful bachelor degree programs, there's a couple of more stellar programs here that students can benefit from.
Como la colaboración de Tesla, Megan. ¿Ya te diste cuenta que la fábrica de coches eléctricos, la más grande del mundo, está aquí, se ha mudado de California a Austin? Esto es fabuloso, Megan.
Ale, have you seen the Tesla headquarters here in Austin?
No. ¿Tú ya la viste?
Oh my gosh, yes. It's ginormous. It's right in the Del Valley area, so off of 130, not too far from 71. And let me tell you, Ale, I was driving and it just kept going and going and going. And I was just like, is this ever going to end? You have to see it.
Me imagino. ACC ha hecho esta colaboración maravillosa y es una perfecta oportunidad para los estudiantes porque la sede de Tesla está aquí en Austin y hay muchas oportunidades de trabajo. Pero Megan, mencionaste que hay otro programa. ¿Cuál es?
Yeah, so ACC and Tesla launched the Tesla Start Manufacturing Program here at ACC. This training program is the first of its kind in the nation and will provide students hands-on learning and essential skills for a career in the dynamic manufacturing sector at Tesla. For more information, visit austincc.edu/Tesla.
Que no se les pase, visítenlo. Y también a los ingenieros.
Calling all future engineers, this one's for you. The amazing Texas A&M Chevron Engineering Academy is offered in partnership with Texas A&M University's College of Engineering and is ranked one of the best in the nation. This unique program offers students an opportunity to pursue an engineering degree while co-enrolled at Texas A&M and ACC. Plus, these engineering students will transfer to Texas A&M in College Station after 2 years at ACC. This is a very secure and the most affordable four-year pathway to a Texas A&M engineering degree. For more information, visit austincc.edu/TAMU Engineering.
Claro, las posibilidades son muchísimas, solo hay que tomarse el tiempo de explorarlas y verán que encontrarán algo para cada persona.
So we told you ACC is not your average college, community college. So,
claro que no.
But just around the corner is spring break. Ooh, Ale, we're ready for spring break. I'm ready to actually like take a break. Like that's what we're supposed to do, right? I'm ready to sleep in, chill.
I can't wait.
Yes. So spring break will take place March 14th through 18th. A friendly reminder for everyone to be cautious and make safe decisions. We hope everyone has a great and relaxing spring break.
Sí, por favor, cuídense mucho y disfruten de las vacaciones muy merecidas de primavera.
Today we're featuring Sthephania Rodriguez, an ACC student who is very artistic.
Bienvenida, Sthephania. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, I'm good. How are you?
Muy contenta de que estés aquí. Tenemos preparadas unas preguntas para ti. A ver, empezamos, Megan.
Yeah, so Sthephania, thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited. You're a new student with us this year with Ascender. So I hope you love the program as much as we do. But first, just tell us about yourself. Where are you from? What made you move to Austin?
My name is Sthephania, but you can also call me Steffi for short. I'm from Puerto Rico, puertorriqueña. My major is in 2D animation. Y me vine para la ACC para explorarme también algo nuevo que casi nunca yo he hecho. Como que yo cuando estaba comenzando a buscar como colleges, I couldn't find anywhere to go. So it was kind of like a calling, like go to ACC. And here I am. And it's the Ascender program as well.
Here you are.
Like, wow.
What attracted you to be here, Sthephania? ¿Qué te atrajo de venir aquí?
For me, that attracted me the most, it was like kind of like the energy and also kind of like all the classes that they had as well, because I didn't know that there was so many classes as well, and even to the animation that's close to my heart as well, and art, because I like drawing, and kind of like in a way when I was researching with my majors, and I was looking, and then I found like 2D animations and arts, and I was like, I had to go for it.
So that's wonderful, Sthephania, because you told us about your major, that you're 2D animation, which is really, really cool and exciting. So tell us more what you would like to do for your future career with this major.
Well, what I like to do in the future, my career, I really want to expand myself with my creative sides, and also kind of like tell the world what kind of capable of my art, and inspire people as well, and show them that they can also do it as well.
Veo que tienes un gran talento por dibujar. ¿Cómo empezaste dibujando?
Well, I started since I was little, and at first I was like, it was kind of like a calling. Everything was like something was telling me to draw. Even kind of like I always make a joke like my hand is calling me to draw. Sometimes I just kind of like it comes also from my family as well, because como nosotros somos puertorriqueños, ¿verdad?
Ujú.
Toda mi familia siempre le ha encantado dibujar todo el
Okay.
tiempo también. It's kind of part of like my family and my culture as well, that to draw a lot and a lot. And also it's kind of my hobby
Sí.
to always kind of draw, because I always loved since the beginning, since I first starting to see like the world of art.
Yeah.
Just started like drawing and drawing more, and every time that I will draw a lot, I kind of go into my imaginations, and sometimes I don't even know what I'm drawing. Sometimes I was like, when I started, I like, oh, expanding more of my drawings, and then in the end you kind of like, what is this? Like, it's kind of strange in a way, and then but in the end you're like, wow, this is really cool. Like, I want to kind of show it to the world to see what they think about on my drawings.
Oh, for sure. I
Yeah.
wish I don't know about you, Ale, but I wish I had an imagination like that, because I don't.
And you know what, Megan? It's also very therapeutic. You know, it's kind of like you can relax. No te
That's a
relajas.
really good point. So I'm sure your drawings, you being able to draw helps you with your program, with your major of being a 2D animation major. Do you have any advice for any students who are considering this major? Because, for instance, someone like me, I don't know much about it. So could you like talk to us about it a little bit?
Well, I recommend like some, if you like to do 2D animation, you can also look at some on YouTube as well, that there can show you a little bit more of what it is, and also like kind of explore some YouTubers that they do drawings of 2D, and also the animation that like in the movies, and also like in drawings as well, that they do like characters that bring them all to life. Think of it as, if you are creative, like you like to draw, think of it as, what if they were real? Like, what if they will move or breathe? And that will make you feel like, oh, I really want to make them like walk or kind of like interact in a way like you're in the space. Like
Kind of like in that reality, in that world.
Yeah.
You had mentioned earlier, ACC was like a calling, that you came upon it and it felt like you were meant to be here, which we love to hear that. That's amazing. So why should students and parents consider ACC to start their educational dreams?
Bueno, para mí, todo ustedes como que, ustedes the audience, you should try to go to ACC really, because there's a lot, but coming here to ACC and even going to the Ascender, you can explore everything. When I entered here to the ACC, it was like new things. And that's how you yourself, if you come into the college, you kind of like explore a little bit more of yourself, and also learning like kind of like a pathway to what you want to be. And also you know there's a struggles sometimes in like classes, and it kind of like sometimes it's kind of bringing you down sometimes, but you are very, very strong. Tú eres bien fuerte y tú deberías de conseguir tu sueño, siempre seguirlo, y como el ACC y el Ascender y los maestros siempre te van a ayudar siempre para conseguir lo que tú quieres hacer. Aunque algunas veces está difícil, tú siempre pueden hacerlo, siempre.
Gracias. Tus palabras son muy inspiradoras.
Thank you so much for joining us, Sthephania. It was such a pleasure to have you, to learn about you. And for those of you who are interested in seeing her art, check out her Instagram.
Sí, visiten su Instagram, está padrísimo y pueden ver con lujo de detalles todos los dibujos que Sthephania ha preparado. Son muy interesantes y podemos aprender mucho de nuestra estudiante de Ascender, Sthephania Rodriguez.
And also, we're in a big family as well. So
Claro.
Yes, familia.
Familia.
For our segment in Un Día, we had Daniela De Urioste, an amazing ally and advocate for ACC and Ascender.
Bienvenida Daniela, nuestra mentora, colega y amiga. Vamos a verla.
My name is Daniela, and I'm going to be answering some questions about myself and my experiences for y'all. I go by Danny to a lot of my friends. I'm the oldest of 3 kids. I have a younger brother and a younger sister. My parents are Bolivian. I'm first from Pensacola, Florida, which is where I grew up and where my parents went to college. And then we moved to Kingsville, Texas when I was a teenager. My parents still live down there, as do my brother and sister, who are in school at Texas A&M University of Kingsville, which is where I went. My hobbies include working out. I really like to work out at the gym. I like to lift. I like to work out in the morning before work because after work, you know, after work when I sit on the couch, it's game over. It's like have a chill evening. So sometimes it's hard. I have to like drag myself there, but it's worth it. I always feel so much better and I'm always in like such a great mood to deal with the day. I love to read. I have read 7 books so far this year. Yesterday I went to Bookwoman. I got Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. I've heard a lot of good things about this. I have friends that have read it, so I'm excited to read it. I also got Anatomy, a Love Story. This is part of Reese's YA Book Club. And then I also got The Body Keeps Score, Brain, Mind, and Body in the Healing of Trauma. And again, have just heard really good things about this, so I'm excited to read it. I love coffee. I like trying new coffee shops, but that can be a risk sometimes because what if you don't like the coffee? The way I take my coffee is a little bit of dairy-free creamer and actually a little bit of protein. Yeah, weird, I know. And then because I'm like treating myself every day, you know, I take my really handy hand frother. Yeah. Give it a good whir so it's nice and frothy at the top, like, you know, a really nice little, I don't know, latte. And then I have it in my handy dandy to-go cup. So this is where I work. So it's the Center for Nonprofit Studies at ACC. Love my cup. And then I head out the door. I like being outside. I like the sun. I love sun. I love sun. Would take heat over cold anytime. I am just outside HBC. One of my favorite things to do on like a 5, 10, 15, 20-minute break from being at my desk all day is just get outside and walk around a little bit, take in the sun. It's a beautiful, gorgeous day outside. And actually HBC is really close to HLC. So here's the ACC parking lot and you can see the HLC campus just back there. So it's really like not that far to walk to anyway, if I ever just like kind of want to mosey on over. And I really love watching like TV shows in Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO. I've been watching Station 11, which is what's in the background. One of the other things I love to do that really helps me feel better during the workday and kind of break up being sitting at a desk all day is listening to podcasts and music, of course, naturally, right? An album I've been obsessed with lately is Super Bloom by Mr. Wives because I saw them in concert last year here in Austin and they were amazing. So I have been at ACC for almost 4 years now. This is my little cubicle area. Got my standing desks. It's really important for me. You know, I'm gonna be 30 soon, so it's really important to not be sitting all day because my back be screaming sometimes. They say that's how you know you are turning 30. But yeah, this is my little cubicle area. Got some decorations, some wipes, you know, we got masks everywhere. In college, I studied political science and history. I did a double major. I wanted to go to law school, so I thought that would be like the best transition. I didn't go to law school. I remember transitioning to college and it being kind of hard. I remember that first semester I really felt like alone. That was like the hardest thing, was like not having a community. I struggled a little bit finding one, not because I didn't fit in, but because sometimes it's so intimidating to go into new spaces and like meet new people. You really feel alone and you feel like you're the only one that can't figure it out, but the truth is you're not. And once I overcame that, things just kind of fell into place, including meeting my mentor. My favorite thing about being an Ascender mentor is being able to provide this sense of community for someone who might not feel like they have it. And I say that because I definitely mentor students in a very like low pressure way. I really want to make people feel comfortable talking about whatever is on their mind or whatever they're struggling with currently, or maybe they're just not even struggling, maybe they're like thriving and they just want to share how excited they are. I love to hear it. Something I love about ACC is just like how supportive everyone is. We really do want to see each other succeed, and so it's it's a really good energy, and I think being able to connect students to that energy and, you know, being able to introduce them to the people I know at ACC and the people I'm meeting every day to make sure that students have like access to like all these resources, all the people that are there for them. That's my favorite thing. And I think my advice for new mentors is just baby steps. I often like ask my mentees, you know, how do you like to communicate? Do you like prefer a phone call or text? How often do you want me to check in? And then like slowly from there, you get to know each other just with like the check-ins, and it just kind of evolves on its own, and you'll be able to support your students, you know, however they need to be supported. It's like one step at a time kind of a thing.
Muchísimas gracias por ver este episodio con nosotros, y para cerrar, no se olviden de visitar la página de Ascender, www.austincc.edu/Ascender. Y recuerden que ACC te puede ayudar a lograr todos tus sueños, porque en ACC empiezas aquí y llegas lejos.
Like always, Alejandra and I would like to give a big thank you to ACCTV for producing this episode of Ready, Set, Ascender. We want to remind you that you can watch this show and many others on ACCTV's broadcast channel, Spectrum Channel 19. Also, be sure to subscribe to ACCTV's YouTube channel, which has this show and many others available for streaming. Adios.
Adiós.